sing along in the madness. There is no sadness, only a song of the soul, and we'll sing this song. Why don't you sing along, and we can sing for a long, long time. Why don't you sing this song? Why don't you sing along, and we can sing for a long, long time. What do you do for your living? Are you forgiving? Giving shelter. Follow your heart, love will find you. Truth will unbind you. Sing out the song of your soul, and we'll sing this song. Why don't you sing along, and we can sing for a long, long time. Why don't you sing this song? Why don't you sing along, and we can sing for a long, long time. Come to your light like a warrior, nothing will bore you. You can be happy. Let the light in, it will heal you, and it can feel you. Sing out the song of your soul, and we'll sing this song. Why don't you sing along, and we can sing for a long, long time. Why don't you sing this song? Why don't you sing along, and we can sing for a long, long time.
Welcome, welcome. And now, Kathy Titi on the flute. Who presents this bride?
I'm honored to be here for the father of the bride, Tim, whose spirit and enduring love embraces us on this sacred day. Tim liked this poem a lot, The Covenant. If you are happy, I will give you an apple. And if you are anxious, I will twist your arm. And if you'll permit me, I would like to hold you close to my heart forever and do you no harm. And if I am happy, will you give me an apple? If I'm anxious, will you twist my arm? And if you would like to, I would like you to hold me close to your heart forever and do me no harm. Well, this is a bargain, and only two can make it. This is a covenant offered with desperate calm, it being uncertain that lovers can drive out demons with the gift of an apple or the twist of an arm. For Tim and Lauren, I give the bud.
Thank you, Paul. Welcome to Bone Lake. We're here for the union of Julien and Julia. But first, I'd like to start out by saying that I've known Julia and these lovely ladies up here since the days when sleepovers were not allowed on school nights, and getting the darkest tan was the only summer concern. We spent our days dreaming of travel, making up synchronized dance routines, and planning our trip around the world by sailboat. One dream that we talked about a lot was our plan for retirement. We decided that around age 60, we would leave our husbands, assuming we had them, become lesbians, and start a bed and breakfast out in the countryside. Yes, with a few swift divorces and a miraculous change to homosexuality, we could live out the rest of our lives the way they began. Giggling together over 80s films and peanut butter toast. But however naive the details of this dream, it contained the most important desire for our lives: to be surrounded by a loving community. And as we grew old and Julien graced us with his presence, we realized that we didn't need to wait. We do not need to wait for the right time, for a sense of sisterhood, brotherhood, or family, because it is around us right now, connecting each and every one of us. Today, we are here not just to celebrate the love between Julia and Julien, but to celebrate the love around them. With love, each breath that we take is deeper. Each step that we take towards knowing ourselves is stronger. Each laugh is easier. Every goal is attainable, and love provides a fertile ground for creativity and dreams. Sit out at the dock and dip your feet in the water. The ripples you make travel outward, past your line of sight, crossing the lake, then touching the feet of the neighbors on the far side of the lake who are also enjoying the lake's cool waters. This is how love travels as well, creating waves of energy out of us, giving all in its path the strength to find joy in life and to bring joy to the lives of others. We feel that from Julia and Julien, and we celebrate that. We celebrate the marvelous things we can achieve when we trust and seek help in one another, combining our strengths towards a common purpose. We can build a nurturing environment for people young and old. We can build healthy relationships, and we can build a foundation for conscious living. We can and we are, and that's why we're here. Julien and Julia provide a beautiful example of the powers of love, both between them and surrounding them. Today, we remember that love grows bountifully inside each one of us, but it can only blossom and bear fruit when we share it with another human being. And now, Julia and Julien would like to present their vows.
Well, Julien and I met years ago, and through these years, we've learned a lot about ourselves and each other. We've shared both small and large adventures, and we're always seeking each day to better understand what makes a happy and strong relationship. Here are some of our commitments and desires in our relationship.
I want to dream together,
I want to make plans together.
and I want to acknowledge, support, encourage your higher self, your true self.
I want to help you face your fears, your anger, and resentments, and work through them.
I want to be present with you.
I want to teach you.
I want to learn from you.
I want to dance life together.
I want to share my thoughts, desires, prayers, emotions.
I want to take care of your physical, spiritual, and emotional needs.
I want to maintain a balance between independence and togetherness.
I want to inspire you.
I want to create an atmosphere of confident trust in ourselves and those around us.
I want to celebrate each day we have together.
I want our love to grow stronger.
I want to encourage our highest selves.
I want us to be open to each other.
I want our love to help others in need.
And we want our love to keep us committed to helping the community we are celebrating today, as well as ask for the help we might need.
We want today to be a celebration not only of our love, but of all the love that is shared amongst all of us here. Friends, family, and lovers, we hope that this day opens your heart.
Julia Marguerite Defaba Carlson, do you desire to be married to Julien?
I do.
Julien Ferneau, do you desire to be married to Julia?
I do.
And now they would like to exchange stones as a symbol of their love. They have both been wearing these beautiful medicine pouches around their necks for the last 5 days, giving them love and energy, and now they are going to exchange them. I now pronounce you partners for life. You may kiss the bride. And now Patsy Noble would like to come up and do a blessing.
or Marriage by John O'Donoghue. As summer unfolds the dream of the earth, may you bring each other's hearts to birth. As the ocean finds calm in the view of land, may you love the gaze of each other's mind. As the wind arises free and wild, may nothing negative control your lives. As kindly as the moonlight might search the dark, so gentle may you be when light grows scarce. As surprised as the silence that music opens, may your words for each other be touched with reverence. As warmly as the air draws in the light, may you welcome each other's every gift. As elegant as dreams absorbing the night, may sleep find you clear of anger and hurt. And as twilight harvests the day's colors, may love bring you home.
Now, Julien would like to introduce his lovely family that came all the way from France for this.
Et vous, les deux. This is my grandmother Jeanette. I came all the way from France. And that's my dad, Philippe's his name. That's Catherine, his partner.
Philippe is gonna present something.
Bon, tout d'abord, je suis très ému.
First of all, I'm blown away. I'm speechless.
Lorsque Julien est né,
When Julien was born,
je ne pensais pas qu'il me ferait traverser l'Atlantique pour son mariage.
I never imagined he would make me cross the Atlantic for his wedding.
Mais c'est très bien.
But it's very good.
Julien, depuis tout petit, a toujours été très ouvert.
Ever since Julien was very young, he's always been very open.
Il a toujours fait des choses que ne faisaient pas les autres.
He always did things that no one else did.
Donc ce n'est pas étonnant
So it's not very surprising
qu'il rencontre Julia, qui est une personne de très grande qualité,
So it's not surprising that he meets Julia, somebody with amazing qualities,
avec toute sa famille.
and all of her family.
Julien, quand il était à l'école,
When Julien was at school,
voilà, avait des professeurs qui disaient
he had teachers who would say,
Julien est un enfant très difficile.
Julien is a very difficult child.
Certains professeurs disaient
Some teachers would even say,
ce n'est pas un bon enfant.
he's not a good child.
Et d'autres disaient
Others would say,
il est difficile, mais c'est quelqu'un de vraiment très bien.
he's very difficult, but he's a very good person.
Et il fera de très belles choses.
And he will do beautiful things.
Je suis sûr maintenant qu'il fera de très belles choses avec Julien.
I am sure now he's going to do beautiful things with Julia.
Je connais Julia depuis 8 ans.
I've known Julia now for 8 years.
7, 8, voilà. Dès que je l'ai connue, tout s'est très bien passé.
As soon as we met, things went very well.
Voilà. Donc nous l'avons très bien accueillie. Et il s'est passé plein de belles choses entre nous.
We have always welcomed her, and there's been many beautiful experiences we've shared together.
Voilà, elle a été présente et forte dans les moments difficiles pour nous.
She has been there and present and very strong during difficult moments for us,
Et je la remercie beaucoup.
and I thank her very much.
Je remercie toute la famille de Julia et tous ses amis
I'd like to thank all of Julia's family and her friends
pour cet accueil très très chaleureux.
for having welcomed us so warmly.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And now I'd like to invite Lori up here to lead us in a silent meditation.
Julia grew up in the company of friends at the Twin Cities Friends meeting, and we find it very dear and important. As a friend, they believe that there's that of God within all of us, and nobody has a clearer line to God than anyone else. And so today we would like you to take this time to spend a moment in silence. And should you feel moved to speak, please stand and speak clearly, because what you have to say is important for everyone to hear. And then in between, if anyone speaks, please let there be silence afterwards.
I'm feeling a strong sense of gratitude for the Carlsons' place in the lives of our family and the roles that they've played, particularly Julia nannying for our kids in the summertime and Lori being the teacher of my two girls for 4 consecutive years, 2 apiece. And I feel Tim's presence here and his love.
Just as the wind or the sun, may this love that is surrounding us guide you through your life and shine you through even the darkest days. And let us remember that that love that is ever present will always be there for us.
My name is Amelia Kroger, and I haven't known these two young folks for all that many years. But the thing that comes to my mind when I think of Julia and Julien is with gusto. They take a motorcycle, a beat-up old motorcycle, to Alaska. Maybe it wasn't too beat up, I don't know. And they did that trip with gusto. I mean, seriously. They didn't know much about sailing, but they sailed across the Atlantic Ocean with gusto. They come to my yard and harvest raspberries, and they do it with gusto. And shortly after Tim died, we made cheers, or gave toast to Tim's wife with some cognac, and they did that with gusto. So maybe the entire life together with gusto.
The child is father of the man, and I should wish my life to be bound end to end in natural piety. Julia, oh my God, since she was very little, has made my heart tremble. Oh, no, oh, well, maybe. Oh, well, I guess. And always it turns out fine. And she continues to do that. And I just took a trip with them, and I thought, oh no, it's flooding everywhere, the roads are closing, I want to go home. And they said, no, we're going on. And of course they were right. And so we are so lucky to have children that lead our way, that teach us and take us along. And I'm so grateful for them together. I'm so happy for them to be partners and for Julien to be my son.